afternoon, wherever you are. This is Jenny Jackson, and I wanted to say, welcome to 2022. Now that you have finished all your holidays, everything went over, everything finished, everything is over. Now we're starting a new year. This is a new book, 2022. And everyone are on the same common ground, which means that all of us are on that reset button. We have to start implementing our new results for 2022. All those amazing results are not so good that was obtained in 2021 ended. And this is the area or the time where we're going to start to build up new results for this year. So every single person on this planet is starting from scratch. And this is the best time for you to start putting your goals and dreams in place. So start synchronizing up, modifying, adding everything that you need to do. Either if you're doing goal setting, either if you're doing your New Year's resolution that some people are still in the process of doing. But this is the best time to start. And with this wonderful, huge sun in the background, I know that many people ask me, Jenny, but where are you? That you always talk about the sun or the birds or the... I'm in Costa Rica, which is an amazing place in Central America. I am not sure if you've heard about it, but this is the best time of the year to come around because we are in summer all day. And for the next few months is the best time of the year to travel, to come here and to enjoy the mountains, the beaches. But anyhow, I'm not here to talk about tourism. Okay. So, but if you want to visit, I really recommend you to come over and have some nice, amazing time with nature and so on. As I was saying, since everyone is in the middle of getting everything or starting their foundation for 2022, everyone is in this positive mode. And it's good. It's okay. It's the best. But many people don't want to talk about certain things or habits or mental disease that we live on a daily basis. And the reason people don't want to talk about it is because they think that not talking about it is going to not affect them. And that is not true. So in this series of videos, because I'm going to create, it's going to be a longer series, but I want to touch each and every one of these pinpoints in each video because it's going to give you some kind of idea or for you to identify when you are going through or when you are living these pinpoints, because these pinpoints are the ones that prevents you from obtaining your results. These pinpoints are the ones that even though you write down your goals, you have them there, you read them every day, but there's a time that you don't fulfill those goals. And the reason for that is because of these pinpoints. And it's good to identify them because we might not be able to eliminate them totally, but we might be able to work with them to our advantage. And that is why I'm bringing this series of videos for you to identify when is it that you are going through these pinpoints. And I'm going to talk about 7 of them that I consider are the reasons or the causes why many people are still stuck in that mindset or keep thinking that they can't do something, they are not capable of doing something, and so on. Because these elements are the ones that we live with on a daily basis. Some of them minute by minute. And if we don't learn how to work around them, you're going to continue stuck, at least mentally. So let's dive in, and I'm going to mention briefly the 7 pinpoints that we're going to be discussing in this video on the other 7 videos that are coming. So I'm going to try to make this as small as I can or short as I can. But if I make a long video, it's because I want you to get the grip of what's happening, how to identify. So we're going to be talking about 7 pinpoints. As I said, the first one is going to be procrastination. The second is going to be fear. The third one is going to be worries, criticism, self-confidence, anger, and doubts. As you heard, each and every one of those are critical in our development, and we need to live with them every single day. So let me dive right in to the first one so that we can start learning a little bit. And procrastination. Many people don't even know what the word procrastination means, but it's related to laziness. Laziness that we normally experience all day long, depending, or all year long. Now, procrastination is a mental disease that needs to be addressed clearly because it disguises itself through tasks, responsibilities, thoughts, and many more. The truth is that many people don't want to tackle this from the root, and many others ignore it completely. They decide to ignore it like it doesn't exist. Still, it's tearing them apart daily, pushing them back from those results they are aiming for and can make possible. But due to the lack of confidence or the lack of hope that they put themselves in the first place, doesn't allow them to move forward. The easiest way to procrastinate is putting aside those important tasks that needs to be done, such as you have an upcoming deadline, maybe at work, but it's two months from now. So you say, you know what, I'm going to chill and I'm going to have enough time to do it later on. Okay. Presentations that you might need to be doing in your company or in the company you work for, but you just, I can do that later on. There's also if you're doing workouts, and those workouts that you might have been doing certain workouts during, period of time, but there are others that you know that they're going to help certain areas of your body, but you just don't want to do it. You say, no, you know what, I'm going to do something else, or I'm going to do these that are more simpler than the ones that might need to be worked. Meeting with new prospects, or you name it. Instead, they prioritize the less important duties that seems less complicated, such as, okay, I need to check my email first before doing anything else. I need to ask my spouse in order to make a decision, or I need to ask my mother what she thinks about this, or I need to gather more information or more data before deciding to do this, or and this is my favorite one, I don't have time to do this, which is not true, because each and every individual on this planet has 24 hours. We have 24 hours to deal with, to work with during the day. You can be in Asia, you can be in South Africa, you can be in South America, you can be the most successful person on earth, or you can be someone that are living on the streets and don't have anywhere to go. You have 24 hours. It's up to you to distribute those hours in a more efficient way. That's going to work for you. So each of us have 24 hours. But as I said, we decide to focus on things that might not be so important at the time, But since they are less complicated, we just go ahead and do those instead of tackling the things that we need to start doing to obtain the results that we want to obtain. And I'm going to put a quick example here so that you can understand what do I mean. Because we tend to see things as a whole, which makes it seem overwhelming, feels that is too much to bear with, triggering the I can't do this. And then you move on to something else, which can take hours, months, even years, if you put it that way. So let me put a quick example. For example, you have been earning, you have your own business and you have been earning $1 million. In 2021, you earned $1 million. But for 2022, your new goal is to earn another $1 million. The thing is that you said, yeah, $1 million would be amazing. I want to earn $1 million. But when you start looking at it from another perspective, you said, okay, $1 million is too much money. I mean, wow, how am I going to obtain $1 million? And you look at the figure as a whole, the $1 million. And then you get overwhelmed because you don't know what to do. How am I going to start obtaining this? What do I need to do? And you get desperate and you decided to, you know what, it's too much for me. Or for example, you want to start getting more clients. And you said, okay, I need to start getting more clients. But I need at least 20 clients or 40 clients. But then you start looking at the big number and you say, okay, no, that's too much. How am I going to start getting these amount of people? And there is where your mind starts shifting. And then procrastination comes in clever ways. So you have to learn how to deal with these sentiments, thoughts that will come to you once you make a decision to do something. So going back to the $1 million, the best way to tackle procrastination from the very root is to start planning. Planning, okay, I want to earn $1 million. You have to start setting up a plan to earn this $1 million. And this plan is going to help you with discipline. Once you obtain discipline, it's going to be a lot easier, but you have to start with a plan. This plan is going to have steps in how to obtain those $1 million. But not only the steps of how to obtain it, but the step of how to tackle $1 million on its own. What do I mean with that? Okay, let's put it this way. You have $1 million. Take that $1 million and divide it into 12 parts, which would represent 12 months. If I'm not wrong, it would be approximately $85,000 per month. So you already know, okay, to obtain $1 million, I need to start or obtain each month $85,000. We can close it down to $85,000. Now, take that $85,000 and divide it into, let's say, 4 weeks. That is going to be approximately, because I'm not so good at math, but I think I did the math last time, or the division, and it was like $21,000. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to, so that you can see the idea, basically, not the amounts, but the idea behind this exercise. So it's going to be $21,000. So each week, if you put 4 weeks, it's going to be $21,000. You would have to obtain $20,000 per week. Now, you can jot that number down per hour. How much you have to obtain or gain per hour in order to reach to that $1 million. Now, I pretty much know that the number in an hour is going to be a lot easier to take in than the $1 million itself, right? So you're going to start around that strategy, okay? For example, it's, I don't know, $300. I'm not saying that's the amount, but I'm just guessing. Let's say it's $300 that you have to obtain per month, per hour. Now, $300 is a lot easier to get than $1 million. But if you want to obtain $300, you can set a strategy to obtain those $300. So you work around that number, which is, as you see, is a lot easier. The same way happens, for example, if you want to lose weight. You want to lose weight, and many people think, okay, especially nowadays, gyms are packed. Everyone wants to get in shape. Everyone wants to lose those pounds they gain in the holidays because of all the dinner, celebration, alcohol, etc. So everyone is in the gym trying to, and that is one of their number one resolution, lose weight. The thing is that we have that mindset that we want to obtain things fast. And we cannot obtain something that we weren't used to in the first place. What do I mean with that? Okay, you want to start losing weight and you want it to be fast. But your body is not used to a certain amount of hours of workout. For example, people start going to gym 2 or 3 hours, maybe an hour per day, 4 hours a week, 5 hours a week, if they go 5 days through the week. But their body is not used to going or to doing that amount of effort. When in the past, the only thing you were lifting was a fork or a spoon or something like that. The body is not going to be ready to maintain that new lifestyle that you are forcing it to do. Instead, in 2 weeks, you don't even want to get out of bed because your body are going to be so sore. You're going to be so tired, so mentally destroyed and exhausted that you don't want to get, you are barely going to crawl out of bed. Upset, angry, weary, and with a lot of pain. And what happens after that? You quit. That's why after February, March, gyms have less people. And that happens because of the same reason. And since they're not seeing any results, they quit because they say, oh, this is too much work. But they're trying to lose, let's say 20 pounds or 10 pounds. But it's not easy to lose those 10 pounds in 3 months. That's not possible. I mean, many people do that. But then what happens 6 months later? They obtain more, gain even triple the amount of pounds they lost previously. Because of many other people out there saying that it's possible when it's not. If you want to start doing things in a good way, you have to do it with shorter mini goals. Because once you focus on those mini goals and you obtain those mini goals, it's going to be easier for you to start reaching your target. So what do I mean coming back to losing weight? The first thing is you need to start to analyze is, okay, what am I doing now? And what can I change in my lifestyle from my perspective first before I can go to a gym or go to a professional to help me out. I need to start with me first. So, okay, you can start analyzing yourself, the type of food you have been consuming during the day, what the amount of time you are eating during the day, your timelines, when exactly the time you eat, because that is something that is going to affect you. If you don't have a schedule of eating, it's all over the place. Your body is going to be all over the place. So you need to start with mini goals. Okay, which one you can start with? How much, or the amount of water I'm drinking? Am I hydrating myself correctly? Am I drinking beer or Coca-Cola or other types of drinks instead of drinking more natural things like juices without sugar, water, which is even better? If you're drinking 2 glasses of water per day, then incorporate another glass. It's not a lot, but in time, it's going to make a huge difference with consistency. So that is the way it works. You start with 1 glass of water. You start incorporating more fruits, more vegetables in your diet. That's going to help even more. Now, when it comes to workout, okay, how many times have you been working out during the week, for example? None? Okay, so have you started? Let's start with something. Let's start with walking, which is quite benefit for your mental and your physical health. Have you been walking? No? Yes? If you have been walking, how much the amount of time you have been doing it? Let's say 15 minutes per day. Okay, let's put it 20 minutes. But let's start doing it. Not only think about it and put it on a plan and leave it there and say, okay, have a plan, but you don't start. Go ahead and put the plan in action. 20 minutes you can take to walk 3 times a day, 3 times a week, for example. You don't have to do it every day. If you can do it every day, that would even be amazing. I don't have time. You have time. You can do it after finishing your schedule or even before your schedule, depending on what is your schedule. If it's in the evening, you can start before you go to work. You get up, go walk and take your dog out, do something. Now, if you have been working out or walking 20 minutes, then take 10 and start jogging softly instead of the 10 minutes. So see how things go around and what I'm talking about, and so on. And then from there, you can start moving forward. Okay? You want to get into a gym, you want to get more pro, you want to start getting a nutritionist to learn how to eat. All that are things that you can do. But as I said, the first thing is to start doing mini steps that is going to take you or allow you to conquer your dreams. So I'm not sure if these examples were clear, but in shorter words, for us to work or to work around procrastinating is by doing mini steps, mini goals to take you to your main goal. Okay? So that it doesn't feel overwhelming, so that it doesn't feel that you have to quit. Because once you plan things and you have that discipline, persistence, and you start obtaining those mini goals that are going to take you to a next level and a next level and a next level. When you find out you completed your goal And it's not going to, you're going to say to yourself, wow, that wasn't that hard. So we have to start thinking in ways that we can overcome this overwhelmment. Because as I said, many times people think that I can work on the pressure. I work better under pressure. But that is not quite true. There's a moment that this person is going to have a breakdown and are not going to want to deal with any of it. So the best thing is to start planning yourself in a better way. Have your goal in mind. Be persistent. Take those mini steps, mini goals. Fulfill those mini goals. And little by little, you're going to start overcoming procrastination, which is a huge, and we call it mental disease because it's something that we deal with on a daily basis. And sometimes we put off things for days, for weeks, for months, for years to come because of the same thing. Especially nowadays, procrastination has increased in percentage we can't even imagine because of all that has been happening in the world or are happening in the world right now. So we have to start learning how to deal with procrastination, and planning and going with mini goals are going to help you a lot. There are many other ways to deal with procrastination, but I see those two as the ones that are less painful, to put it that way, or less elaborated. Well, yes, you have to set down or tag down each plan and each mini goal, but once you do it, once you get into it, it's going to be a lot faster, a lot easier, and even you're going to have a lot of fun. Because once you start seeing the progress in your mind, you're going to get so excited that you're going to continue doing it. And you can put that for every single goal you have. Not only losing weight or earning $1 million, for every goal that you have, you can start planning, putting it in smaller pieces that your mind and your visual can put it in or can deal with it. Now, there's another type of procrastination, because the first one I talked about is the one that we do. We procrastinate. We are lazy. We don't do the things we need to do until everything is piled up. That's the first part of it, or the first type of procrastination. There's another type of procrastination that happens because there might be a goal, a big goal that you have in mind. And even though you have it and everything is set up and you're clear about it, there are certain things, or certain tasks or responsibilities that are out of your hands and needs to be done through a third party or through, other people, or depend upon other people's decision to make it happen. But it doesn't happen. It's stuck. And many people say, but you know what? This is what I want, but it's not happening for me. What should I do? Universe is always telling us, always giving us signs. It depends upon you, how you see these signs, or if you even identify these signs. Sometimes there are certain goals that we put our minds to, and these goals doesn't feel good, but we go on with it anyways. And then it turns out that that wasn't the goal for you. And you knew that it wasn't that, but you just wanted to do it because of whatever. Now, there are goals that might take a little more time. You know are the ones for you. You know in the bottom of your soul that that's the dream for you. But it's going to take you a little more time. Sometimes the universe delays certain tasks because we're not ready. We're not prepared for them. Until you are ready Until you are prepared, then those tasks are going to start happening, start coming forth. And it can take weeks, it can take months, it can even take years. So sometimes the universe procrastinates on your behalf because you're not ready for it. But it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. If you decided to quit though, then of course it's not going to happen. But if you know that that's the goal for you, know that is something you really want to do, and there are things that are not happening, don't get discouraged. Think about what is it that you need to learn first. Because there are certain things, as I said, that are not coming to you because you're not prepared. You need to get ready for it. And once you're ready, the universe is going to give it to you. That is the right timing. The right timing. And sometimes people get confused and say, okay, it's taking too much time, nothing is happening, and they quit. And then they realize that was what I wanted. And then they realize that they made a huge mistake in giving up before time. So, as I said, this type of procrastination is not because it's bad, it's because you're not prepared for something. But don't put it aside. Keep it at hand, keep working with it, because the right timing is going to come and you're going to get that dream. So I just wanted to clarify this because many people have said, okay, yes, this is a dream for me, but I am not getting anything, and they did get discouraged. Just like the book, I think it was, if I'm not wrong, 50 Feet from Gold, where the person who was digging for the gold mines gave up. And they gave up in the worst part. They thought everything was over. And at the end, it was the biggest gold mine ever existed. It was 50 feet from there. And they did, because of giving up, they wasn't able to conquer that dream. So don't be like that. But don't underestimate certain things too. Don't give up. If that is what you want to do, don't give up. It's not the right time, but it's going to happen. You have to keep going. You have to keep doing. You have to keep doing. And when the time is right, it's going to happen for you. So for now, I know that this video has gone a long way, but I just wanted to tell you this. And that's one of the ways to deal with procrastination. Don't put things aside. Start tackling them. And in time, you're going to make a huge progress. And you're going to start making those goals happen, making those dreams happen. Make 2022 a better year than 2021. I know that there are many other ways or theories or practices that you can use with procrastination. But these two I see is very, very useful, and they're going to help you a lot. So with this beautiful sun, with this beautiful day, I just wanted to say, you know what? I wish you the best. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with someone that you know that might be dealing with procrastination and don't have an idea where to start. Watch this video every single time, more than once, for you to start tapping into this. And for now, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I wish you the best. If you have any comments, any kind of feedback, just put it in the comments below. This was Jenny Jackson. I wish you the best. Oh, and in the next video, we're going to be talking about fear, which is a big and huge element that we need to deal with. Okay? So enjoy the rest of your day.